Hey everybody, welcome back to Trailer Trash. Gonna take a look at 3 new trailers that I haven't seen yet. And remember, I'm not calling the trailers trash, I'm not even calling the movies trash. You decide what's trash. I think I already know the answer. We're gonna check out the first trailer for today is the official trailer. I guess the Backrooms trailer we saw before was only a teaser. Official, so they say. It's A24 and Kane Pixels. I guess they made their own YouTube channel just for this. Sure, why not? Let's check it out.
I found something in the store.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the store called? Captain Clark's Ottoman Empire. It's pretty good. Though I don't know if pirates were around during the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, they probably were. Brigands, privateers, even. Maybe.
Something in the store.
Okay. What did you find?
The place. I found a place.
That's the most we've seen in the Backrooms, as far as I know. You know, when I looked at the teaser and I was like, oh, I should check up on the Backrooms and see how the series is going on YouTube. Yeah, I didn't do that, so still completely in the dark. But, you know, maybe that's a testament to how powerful the Backrooms is as an IP, that I'm interested in the movie, even though I'm not 100% familiar with the YouTube series. You know, it's an interesting idea, maybe a bit beaten to death, but that's how it goes with these types of horror themes, horror tropes. You know, your Slenderman, your Five Nights at Freddy's. Good God, Five Nights at Freddy's. So, you know, Backrooms is going to be one of those casualties as well. It's a sad state of affairs. But still, again, without my knowing what's going on, you know, maybe the movie and the trailer itself will be to appeal to just anybody, you know, not just the hardcore fans or just fans in general of the Backrooms, just anybody who's curious what this is. You know, your grandmas out there who are like, my grandkids are talking about the Backrooms and skibbities and risen up. Never mind.
Hello?
आपको खुशामदीद कहते हैं।
Anyone there? Look, I know how this sounds, but you gotta understand, it's massive in there.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
Okay.
He got out? How'd he get out? I thought that was one of the things in the Backrooms, is that it's kind of difficult, or if you do, it's not necessarily a good thing. Was it the first video of the Backrooms where the guy gets out, but he starts falling from like 100 miles in the sky? Like, yeah, it's not usually something you just do.
I'm gonna come back here with proof. All right, you feel me?
Yeah.
Follow my lead.
Clark, what is this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I've been there every night since I found the place, and I still...
I see, maybe the Backrooms does have a lot of interesting stuff like that. But yeah, the pile of just random furniture in the middle of nowhere, a lit Christmas tree with, I don't know, mannequins melding into the floor. Like, you don't really see stuff like that in the Backrooms, but I dig that. I like the idea that each, you know, couple of rooms in the Backrooms is just some weird avant-garde art exhibit, but it's creepy because who and why and what. Although I think it could have something to do with, because like the Backrooms is like a weird like glitch in life or something, like a dimension that people accidentally stumble in, and so like if you lose things, I don't know if this is explained in the YouTube channel, but maybe, you know, you swear you had something, but it's gone. It's completely just disappeared. You don't know where you left it. You've checked everywhere, and it's lost. The Backrooms got it, right? Actually, wasn't that a thing in Halloween Town? Someone's front yard contained, like, all the items in the world that people lost. Yeah.
Been there every night since I found the place, and I still barely scratched the surface. All right, just take it slow.
up! Pull me up! Pull me up! What do you see? All these rooms. This place builds them. It's like a maze. It just goes on and on. Sometimes I'm scared I'll get lost.
Clark, can you hear me? I don't understand. What is this?
Okay, so the organization, I can't remember, do they have a name? The government or whatever that's experimenting or, studying this phenomenon, they're here, it seems like.
It's beautiful. Am I right?
It's nice Twilight Zone reference. It probably wasn't meant to be, but...
Hello?
Shit, now that I say it and I'm a hack and everything has to be in comparison to something else, Twilight Zone came up with the Backrooms first. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, classic, kid gets trapped into another dimension, fell into the Backrooms. There you go. And then The Simpsons did it. They got a lot of stuff from Twilight Zone. It's interesting because I question in the teaser, is it going to be found footage? Because the concept, the idea, is kind of along the lines of an analog horror. It's found footage. It's, mysterious stuff found on a VHS tape type of series, though it's, along the line, these get more pronounced and developed story-wise, and a lot like found footage, they kind of forget to explain like why we as the random pleb on the internet get to see it, sort of thing. But that's kind of the concept. It's all found footage stuff. It's not cinematic. It's the camera is an invisible entity following characters around. And I was curious how they're going to do that, if this was going to be found footage or cinematic like that. And it seems like it's a mix of both, which, I'm okay with. I still find it interesting. I don't know if it loses its luster when it's just, some guy by himself, but it's a camera. So, whatever. And, again, these ideas of just following corridors on a camcorder, which I do appreciate the crappy digital camcorder effect. Might not even be digital. What years? Isn't it current? Of course, I can't find any shots now, but shots where it's just exploring these corridors with a crappy camera, and the crazy things you'd see. Like that in itself is great. And then also, I wonder if it's going to be one of those situations where the story is now going to be finished. The climax, the denouement is all in film form. Because you think it would be a series that started on YouTube but then becomes a film. Like either it's just going to be its own standalone story, or it's going to be the end-all be-all of what the YouTube series is building on. But that remains to be seen. Cool stuff, though. As again, despite its curse of being, the next scary internet sensation and being beaten to death and, used in everything. It still seems like it'd be a fun movie, standalone, just film idea. Top comment says, props to them for actually going in there, filming, and then escaping to post it. Yeah, see, again, I'm pretty sure in the YouTube series, a lot of the footage is either, found footage, like the person's long dead, but they just discovered it on a camcorder they happen to have with them when they fell in or whatever. Or it's footage of the government doing their stuff, doing their expeditions inside it and things of that ilk. Remember, this all originated from one 4chan image with a string of text. Now it's a movie. Yeah, when you put it that way. I forgot, like, liminal spaces, Backrooms obviously didn't create liminal spaces, but it became, like, the de facto concept of it. Yeah, again, I'll reiterate, I said this in the teaser trailer, I don't find big empty areas devoid of human life scary. I find absolute comfort in it. I don't know why. Some of them, like, you know, long fluorescent lit yellow, you know, walls and carpet. Yeah, that's a bit unsavory. But like the pool one's just badass. I want that to be real. If it isn't, I want it to be. Bed Bath and Beyond, the Beyond section. Yeah, I do appreciate that. It's like a store, you know, and the whole idea of fluorescent lights, that kind of office, you know, clean retro, clean office sort of look. Is kind of ties into where they keep going in from. It's, you know, some old retail store. This is interesting. Iron Lung Exit 8, SCP Galleonic, and here the Backrooms, 2026, the year of the indie horror. There's going to be an SCP movie. See, I would have expected that to have been a thing, yeah, way back in the day. Kind of like an actual Slender Man movie, right? I don't know what Exit 8 is. But yeah, that's funny, SCP. Supposedly, I don't know if it's like, you say indie, but is it out already? Have I heard of it? Did it have the marketing that Iron Lung and Backrooms has? Because if not, that's a shame. That, you know, it kind of fits together with the whole idea, an internet-based horror turned film, but depending on your budget, you know, some people just aren't gonna know it's there. Okay, I like how this shows almost nothing instead of just packing the trailer with all the best scenes. So rare these days. Hopefully that is the case, or it's not. Those were the best scenes. Whoops. But yeah, probably. I mean, it's definitely a mystery, though. I don't know. I can't imagine where you'd go with that. Like, is there a monster? It's a monster, a government conspiracy, or both. Is like the only direction it can go, I feel. But yeah, again, remains to be seen. All right, next up, a bit of a weird one. These last two are going to be weird. I'll warn you now. Killer whale. That's right. Sharks. Not even giant squids. We saw a couple trailers for those, but nope. Killer whale. Now, to be fair, anything that feeds off of penguins is a fucking monster in my eyes.
May your beer always be cold, boys be hot. Come hell or high water. It's you and me. No matter what, bitch.
That doesn't... Hot and... What? What? Beer be cold, boys hot. It's you and me. Punch you in the... anyway, yeah. It's like also the delivery of bitch. But it's almost like she's like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
No matter what,
bitch!
This is Josh.
We have a surprise. Trust me, you're gonna love it. This is amazing.
It's a great hangover cure.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. I'm gonna check on the engine.
Now, did they train a whale for this? This what I want. Is this Shamu? Did Shamu finally get a career in film? Wait, was Shamu in Free Willy? Or was it just a killer whale? I don't know. Because, yes, there's only one killer whale out there, and it's Shamu.
How the hell did a whale get in here? It just doesn't make any sense. We have to get off this rock.
1, 2, 3.
I want to do tricks, like, you know, skip on the water. It, like, picks her up by the nose, and she stands on it, and then eats her. It's just ridiculous. I do appreciate the concept of, like, oh, they're stranded in this reef with a killer whale. Like, they can't just swim because it's a fucking killer whale. Like, that's pretty good, I guess. It's as good as an explanation as any as to how a whale gets a high body count, or, you know, even just more than one. But, you know, Shamu, Free Willy, jokes and all that, they really missed an opportunity. Like, we're in the year of Winnie the Pooh, the horror movie, Bambi, the fucking Popeye, the horror movie. Just call it Free Willy, or Free Killy, Free Kills for Willy. There's something there. Killer Whale, I guess, works.
Orcas have never killed a human in the wild.
That place is a dump.
In the wild. Domesticated whales, however.
That whale, 20 years alone in that tank.
Oh my God. They dumped her in here. Maddie! She thinks she's still trapped in captivity. And now we're trapped in here with her.
It literally just is Free Willy, but as a horror spoof.
We're gonna be there for each other. And we are going to get through this. Why is she doing this to us?
She's trying to keep quiet in the water so the whale doesn't hear her scream. I don't think that's how it works, but I don't know. I'm no expert on orcas. Yeah, man, killer whales, no joke. I am now going to proceed to check out the comments for this movie and skip all the Free Willy references, because only I'm allowed to do that, damn it. Top comment, producers, let's not film this on location and make damn sure it's obvious. All right, well, this person says the originality of the plot got me. It's technically, but I can taste the snark. Ugh. This person just says, prepare to be amazed. Too late. I'm fucking flabbergasted right now, man. This person says, already been online for a while. Or maybe they're saying, now it's time to get offline, because they've been online for a while now, and this is where it's led them. Hollywood got tired of sharks, now it's orcas. In 5 years, giant orcas, then mega orcas. After that, octopus, and the cycle begins. You spelled cycle wrong. Giant squids, they're real, you know? Like, how come those aren't... I'm fucking terrified of giant squids. Thank you very much, Submarine Ride at Disneyland. Let's do that. Make it a 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea horror spoof. I guess that story's scary enough without being a horror spoof, but yeah, rip off Jules Verne's Hollywood. Come on, where's your balls? Oh, that's disappointing. Trailer again. Already watched movie 2 months back. And the next person right below says, I've already seen this movie. They always putting out trailers of movies that been out. Bruh. Yeah, well, that's a shame. That actually, turns out I really don't care. What channel is this? He's putting out trailers for movies that have been out. Oh, Movie Trailer Source. Well, that's great. That's like my go-to one. Actually, I don't think I have any... Yeah, I don't have any from Joe Blow movies, whatever they're called. I think they also are doing the same ones, except for the Killer Whale one, which I thought would be fun, because... Yeah, no. Surprisingly... Only 2, I think, in the comments section references, at least as far as I've gone. I don't go like all the way down. Oh, okay, I just found another one. 3 so far references to that movie, which is hilarious. This looks mind-wrenchingly pap. I don't know what that means. What? This one, which the profile picture I believe is just a woman's ass, says, this looks intense. Any thoughts on how they pulled off those underwater scenes? Shark emoji. You missed the obvious problem there. Yeah, they do the underwater scenes. They put a camera right in the water. It's crazy shit. Yeah, that's that one. A bit more brain dead than I thought it would be, but you gotta love it. You gotta love a little bit of brain rot for your trailer viewing pleasure. You gotta have some good stuff, some enticing trailers, and then just this. The next one's gonna be called Vampires of the Velvet Lounge, which also just sounds utterly ridiculous, but who knows? Maybe it'll be better than Killer Whale.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Antonio Salieri.
Just because you're stuck rehashing boring old operas doesn't mean I have to be. The whole reason why I came to Vienna.
It's an interesting thing. This isn't the trailer. This is Amadeus on Stars. I've been noticing this a lot, and I guess it's no surprise to anybody who's just as jaded with film as I am. We're taking just a movie and then making it a whole prolonged series on a streaming service. It's I don't know. What else is there to say? That's stupid, and they shouldn't do that. No, the end. I am getting hardcore Underworld. Is that what the series was called? You know, before Twilight, Underworld, right? Vampires and werewolves.
White on white, translucent black capes.
I'm a soldier,
On the rack.
former mercenary. Now I only hunt the damned.
You have combat experience, but these things are not human.
Uwe Boll, is he back? Is he still doing movies? Hello? This looks amazing. It's the right kind of camp. The only thing that'd make it bad is if the film itself makes it very obvious and just kind of nails in vampire reference, nails in the fact that it knows it's camp, because that always kills things like that for me. I assume for anybody.
We don't want them getting inside your mind.
You're about to go to the kingdom of paradise. No. See the stairway to heaven.
Do you want to hear my crazy fetish?
I don't know. How crazy is it?
There's a hunter upstairs.
Do I know her? She looks familiar. That's not... No, she's still alive? Is that the girl from... I only remember her from American Beauty. You know, the ones Kevin Spacey has a crush on. The movie's aged great. It's such a good movie, though. I can't not watch it. I don't care. Is that her? Or am I just crazy? It's the sequins on the face that is making it hard to decide completely.
Hunter upstairs. She's heavily armed.
There could be an army of these beasts.
Do you want me?
You're close to the target.
I'm Ramsey the Devil, baby. Let's just get this awkward first kiss over with.
I'm sure it won't be as awkward as the way you're talking with the fake teeth in your mouth.
We're gonna have to vanquish them ourselves.
You did something to me.
What, are you scared? What's wrong? Don't you want to live forever? I'm gonna send you back to hell. Eternity doesn't mean much if you don't have someone to share it with. Burn in hell!
American Beauty reference, right? That's just blood, isn't it? No, I can't. It's hard to tell. No, it's confetti. It's red confetti. Okay. Not rose petals, not blood. Either that or they need to fire their CG guy, because... Oh, no, it's a piñata. Weird. What is this fucking art piece? It's a person piñata. I just put the whole scene together. What the fuck is going on in this movie?
You're just gonna keep hiding in the dark and killing humans indefinitely?
Yes.
I want an AK and a wooden stake.
Undead.
Wait, get out of here, you fucking thumbnail things I want to see. Oh, god dang it. I can't look at...
Wooden stake.
Undead.
I can't see if it's what it's rated. I guess I can look it up. I was going to say this movie screams like a movie a bunch of high school kids go to the store to rent because they assume there's going to be full frontal. Like, it just screams that, right? Yeah, now I'm going to go through the comments section and skip all the comments about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, I don't know. It looks fun. It's that sweet kind of stupid that I do appreciate stupid in movies, you know, but you got Killer Whale and you got something like this where it's like, I'm on board. Like, yeah, I get Grindhouse. I understand where Rodriguez is coming from with his style of filmmaking. Like, it's a thing, right? It's fun. You know, can't hurt to have more of that. You know, the worst part is it's probably incredibly original, you know, except for the Buffy the Vampire Slayer reference. Top comment, we have Blade at home. I guess I didn't think of that too. I mean, just vampires in general. Like, yeah, you know, Nosferatu, Dracula, Buffy again. There's got to be other ones. Holy 20th century special effects. Batman. This guy just says lol. Miyagi. He lolled. What? Okay, I read the head. I shouldn't do that, but sometimes there's just nothing to comment on. But this, I hate vampire movies with the fiery heat of a trillion supernovas, but I would watch this if Oingo Boingo's Dead Man's Party was playing during the climactic battle sequence. Why would that happen? Now I gotta watch it because do they know something I don't? Oingo Boingo. Fuck me, I thought I pulled from obscure things. Hey, it's that woman's ass again. This looks intriguing. What do you think the twist will be? I don't get AI, or if this is like an actual person. Like, what does this do for you? Like, I guess, do the replies... Because they're asking questions specifically, right? And I'm just trying to get into the mind of an idiot. Do replies help you on YouTube? Like people replying to your comment in a reply? Yeah. Nah, man, they're forcing it now. They need to focus, yo. Yeah, where's my hundreds of Spider-Man sequels? Focus, Hollywood. The writers tried to make good trash, but to make it interesting to watch, they had to do it really badly. That's an interesting way of looking at it. I mean, I disagree with the concept of, like, to make it interesting to watch, you have to do bad. Because, again, that falls into the whole, like, attempting to be campy, like, forcing down people's throats. Like, look how shitty this is. Isn't it funny? You can't, no. It takes away any sense of sincerity in it. And what is filmmaking? What is any art, if not just a little sense of sincerity? You know, I say that, and this is a movie about vampire lesbians, but you know what I mean. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it's about. Sincerity. This is what everything needs. I can't say that word without doing this, apparently. I gotta look it up now. Nope. Buffy the Vampire Slayer references, so I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe I'm the one who doesn't know what he's talking about. Nah, that can't be right. Steven Dorff, Rosa Salazar horror comedy gets an R rating. Ah, well, you get a little bit of nipple, I guess, with a rating like that. There's gotta be nipple. What I guess I could just go on IMDb. I thought putting a movie title in it would recommend it, but I like how they called it a comedy. Yeah, I didn't see any jokes in your trailer. Another thing I hate seeing in movies like this: quit using comedy as a crutch. Like, oh, everybody thinks it's stupid. Oh, you meant to. It's funny, right? It's funny that it's stupid. I hate it. None of these women look like. Oh, Mena Suvari. It's so weird if that's not her. That is her. Okay, yeah, known for American Beauty. Oh, right, American Pie. Why did... I thought it was a different teen movie. The Teenage Dirtbag. Is that... She's in the music video for it. That's crazy. She looks like she did in American Beauty, just with wrinkles. And I don't mean that in a mean way. It's strange. It's strange to just immediately put together, oh, it's you. Just, you've aged. Most of the time, especially lesser known Hollywood stars, and mostly for better known Hollywood stars, it's a lot more noticeable. Something's going on here, something not right. That's crazy though, that I could see her face even through the age and the sequins, the hot glues on her face bedazzle. Oh my God, she was in Spun. I forgot she was in that movie's something else. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Those 3 movies. Those were certainly movies. The Backrooms, that was one of them. Killer Whale, that was the other one. Vampires. We got vampires, killer whales, Backrooms. We just hit the trinity of horror right there. It's the unholy trinity of horror. And thanks for watching, I guess.